Praise God. For the Lord, when I'm flipping, I'm like a gymnast tripling up on his flipping, then landing and sitting on his hand and hanging on that position, cartwheeling. Then I'm throwing a holy weapon, staff that was made of wisdom, protecting the kingdom. I throw it up in the air and split it, show that God is multi-thinking. Heart it back into collision to a singular position, to show God is one, not addition. The practice you need is repetition. Turn it into Aang whenever the blue arrow in his head changed. He starts throwing things at the boats that banged, cannonballs that fell within his range. He made them all stop and hang, like Jordan going through the lane. Eventually they would all change. If God possessed me with the basketball, I would make a tall defender's knees stall and buckle like a store at the mall. His ankles would eventually fall. I do a step back, then watch it splash like a waterfall that blessed all the fans that watched and saw.
Praise Jesus.
Lord, I don't wish for the demolition of the opposition, I wish for the rebuilding. Your vision is greater than anything we ever were picturing. Through the Son we were given, we were forgiven and given a better way of living for our children and anybody in a suffering position. God, you are the conscious, the Father of fathers, and the sovereign, one who is highly exalted. God, you are the forgiver, the wise and knowing giver. May every brother and sister be delivered. Prayers are greater because the Savior is in my heart and stays there. I'll tell you this about a prayer. It can be the most developed, complex, where everyone felt it, but a prayer of a simple man who just tries with his heart, or a child at the start, God sees us as equals. We're not apart. I'm just really a praiser. Love him in my art. Christ is in the armor that is shining, riding on a horse, providing the bread of life and our binding.